What's up, real world? Twisted Luck. Hope everybody's good. Thanks for being here. So I have an unfortunate update with my DUI hit and run fiasco. I was very glad when I found that she had insurance, and waiting for them to get back to me, and they did not. So I finally got back with them yesterday, and they said, "Oh yeah, sorry about that. We can't cover this because that vehicle wasn't covered." Great. So we're back to square one, back to where I assumed, we were going to be from the beginning, just from, judging a book by its cover, basically. I expected no insurance, especially after learning her history, that it's a felony to even drive a car, and she's got so many DUIs. I actually found a crash dating going back to 1997. I just learned this. I found a news article from 1997 that, and this is crazy. There was a female in her 30s walking late at night. This is another part of the story. I don't know what the deal was with this, but this lady's walking very late at night with her boyfriend and her 20-month-old baby in a stroller, and they're walking down a dark road late at night. And this lady comes up behind them and slams into them. It was the initial news report, and I don't see anything after the fact, but initially the mother of the baby was critically injured, and the other two, the baby and the male, were injured, but it didn't say anything else, and I don't know what the outcome of the mother was. Now, this is back in 1997. I have to imagine that late at night, and with her history, she was drunk. But times were a little bit different, and doing a DUI is unfortunately seen as a hassle by a lot of cops. They don't want to deal with it. We'll charge you with reckless driving instead, or just give you a ride home, or do something, right? But it actually said in this news article, no charges were filed against the driver because the people were walking on a poorly lit road. And right away, I knew she was drunk. This has been going on for a very long time. She's been getting DUIs for a very long time. It's been a felony for her to drive a car for a very long time. So there's a lot, right? So anyway, they get back to me, say no. Allstate gets back with me, says the policy was terminated in February. No insurance. So back to that, right? So I'm not going to just let it go, right? And if you go to court, all you're going to get is a judgment. And from someone like that, what are you going to get? You're going to get judgment, right? A judgment's not going to pay your bills or fix your car or anything like that. So, you try to handle it yourself. So I just went to her house, and I'm going to show you that clip. I recorded every second of it. I mean, you have to do that for liability anyway. You should always record any kind of encounter. I wasn't sure how it's going to go. I'm going to show it to you. Sorry for the format, but I had to, I wanted her to hopefully be open and not, I didn't want it to be evident that she was being recorded. So I had to do it. I had to tilt it a different way, so it's going to be smaller. I want to show it to you. But she right away recognized who I was. It's funny, she wouldn't come to the door. I was knocking like I was the police. And in my mind, I said, she's passed out drunk in there somewhere. Or she was up drinking all night, and she just, it's early afternoon. She just hasn't been awake yet. So I'm going to wake her up, knocked a couple times, and then I decided to wait because I assumed that was the case. And she eventually did come to the door. She said, "Oh, we were around back." No, you weren't around back. You were passed out. But she right away knew who I was, again, admitted to everything, claims she's going to pay, claims she has money in the bank, and we're going to see how it goes. But I'll show you that right now.
you doing?
Hey. No, move back. Move back. Hey.
How you doing?
All right.
So it turned out you don't have insurance.
Well, it got canceled because of my mom passing and my dad passing, and I thought that was still on there. So I called your Geico for the policy number, and they said that you hadn't filed a claim yet.
Right,
and
because it wasn't at fault. So it was claimed with Allstate.
Well, plus, I fully intend to pay for everything. If it's a deductible or whatever the charge is on your truck, whatever it is.
Okay, well that's what I'm trying to work out, because I would like to do it easily and peacefully and all that. Because I definitely wasn't pleased, because Allstate said that the policy was canceled in February. So
yeah, that's when my father passed.
Right.
And I didn't know that she had canceled it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, but I think maybe you had an idea because that day you told me you had paid it the month previous.
Yeah, well, I thought that it was because I take it out of the account automatically. But since my mom just passed, because I was picking her ashes up that day that happened, but they were taking it out of her account automatically, so I just assumed.
Okay. So how do you want to handle it then? How do you want to?
Do you know your damage? Do you have an estimate?
So it's gonna cost me regardless.
Yeah. Well, then I'll pay you in cash.
Yeah. So how are we gonna do that? Because I'm just I'm gonna be real with you. I was pretty irritated that day, and I was a little bit more irritated after I saw your history.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Dating back to 1997.
Yeah.
I know you weren't charged back then, but I have suspicions.
Yeah.
And it's a felony for you to even drive a car.
Oh, I know.
So you knew that.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to bring my mom home.
Right. Well, you don't have to drink while you do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
you've had a history of that, so that annoyed me even more. Okay. So then I felt even more and more. I said, this lady's not going to have any insurance at all.
Well, if it makes you happy, I went to jail. So.
No, I know you did.
And I'm probably going. So there's a case against me. So.
All right. Well, that's that's got nothing to do with me.
No, I know. I understand.
Things that you've done.
I felt bad about it. I felt very, very bad about it.
All right. Do you work?
No, I just like I said, I just lost both my parents. I was their primary caretaker.
How are you going to pay for something like that?
Because I have life insurance policy.
What's the number?
It's 6-837-3.
That's a real number, right?
Yes, I can show you on my phone.
All right. So if I call it, it'll ring right now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. All right. So I don't have a whole lot of confidence, honestly, right now.
I don't know how I can prove to you.
Well, you don't have insurance, right? So
I can't prove to you that I have money in the bank.
Well, that's hopefully it's true, and hopefully you're going to be, and not just dodge me from this point.
No,
so.
I'm somebody from Nevada. I don't know. Yeah. No, I'm not. I told your insurance company. I said I'm taking full responsibility, and I said, do you want my information? And she said, no, not until he files a claim. But
Okay.
She said you went through Allstate. But
yeah, I called that. I've been through this. I've been hit. I must have had 25 crashes. Never one my fault, but 25 crashes. So yeah, always just call unfortunately.
I'm sorry, I am sorry, sir, about the accident. I just, it was.
There's a bigger issue there than just hitting the car, right? There's a bigger issue there.
Yeah.
And I was disappointed to see this back in the driveway, honestly.
Yeah, I had to get it out of impound.
Right. For what though?
Well, I have to have somebody drive me to the grocery store. Yeah. I have to get groceries.
You need to be not drinking. Anyway, that doesn't matter. All right. Well, I guess we'll just see where it goes.
All right.
I'll be in touch.
What's your first name?
Matt.
Matt. Okay. Now just call me and let me know what the estimate is, and either you can come by here, or I can. It's better that you come by here, or I can have somebody bring me to you, or whatever, and I can give you a cashier's check, or I can give you cash, whatever it costs.
All right. Well, I'll get with.
I got a life insurance.
Get with Geico, and then we'll
figure it out. I got a life.
So that's where we are. we'll see. I'm going to get an official estimate. I'm going to give it to her. We will see. You know, cross your fingers, I guess. But so far, you know, the phone number she gave me was accurate. I verified that. But you can see I brought up that 1997 incident, and you know, I called her out on it, and she knows. She didn't argue it. So yes, she confirmed that she was drunk when she hit those people. And you know that disgusting. That's just, someone like that is just disgusting. You know, I'm not even talking about physically. I'm just talking about those decisions and the lack of care for anybody. Even after she's done terrible things, she still continues to do it. I was very disappointed to see that car back in the driveway, because she's driving that damn car again, obviously. And you know, she said, well, I got to have it to, well, you know, have people drive me around. Hey, nobody driving you around. Anyway, we'll see. So there's the update so far. I'll let you know. I'm going to get an estimate, and then we'll see. I want to try to do it quickly, because I just want to jump on it and get it done, and we'll see. I'll let you know how this goes. I don't know. I kind of feel like she's now going to start dodging me, but cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway, that's my drunk lady update, and I'll let you know where we go from here. So there you have it. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Twisted Luck Truth. I'll see you soon.